Hello beautiful people, welcome back. I've got some new products to show you. Before I get into it though, I will let you know that I've already used these before. I did actually film a first impressions video, but it was an epic fail. And I know I could have shown it to you so you could have seen all my reactions, but this is now the third time I'm using the products, and let's see if I can get it to work. So I'm talking about Raww Cosmetics. They are an Australian made and Australian owned company, and their products are infused with superfoods. Now at the moment they only ship to Australia and New Zealand, so if you are international, sorry, you can only get them if you're down this way. I really like the packaging, okay? So it's got this nice little wood grain effect box, and inside, I just think this is cute. We got you know, the superfood, tells you that it's cruelty free, made in Australia, and all the rest of it. I bought the foundation, the concealer, the lipstick, and because I spent over $20, I got the mascara for free. So the issues I had last time, it wouldn't stay on my face, and every time I sort of worked it a little bit more, it just crumbled and disintegrated. So I have scrubbed my face within an inch of its life this time, moisturized everything. Okay, so first up, let's do this foundation. This is the Wildberry Nourish Foundation with coconut water, Wildberry Harvest, raw cacao, and rosehip oil. So it's 100% natural ingredients. It's got a natural coconut, vanilla, and lime fragrance. It says you can build it up as required for a more intense coverage. So I had trouble last time. Every time I tried to add more to it, it just like disintegrated and crumbled and fell off the face, and it even got on my clothes. So on the back of this, it says to apply it with a brush. Now I used my trusty Real Techniques buffing brush and it didn't work. It didn't apply. So I went online and had a look, and it said to actually apply it with your fingers, which I also did, and it didn't work. But I think at that point, because I had tried to put everything on, take it off, it wasn't going to work. And then as I was looking online, it said you can also apply it with a kabuki brush. So today I'm going to do one side with just applying it with my hand, and the other side with a kabuki brush. If you watch my videos, you know that I don't use primers, but because I had so much problems with this, I'm gonna use one with this. Now I don't have the Raww Cosmetics primer, and I don't have a cruelty-free primer, so I'm just gonna use one of my Avon ones that I've still got left over. I'm only going to put it on half of my face though. I still want to see if I can get it to work the way I normally wear foundations, and that's with no primers. So I'm just going to push this into this side of the face. Okay. Make sure to give this a really good shake, just as the colour can change due to the natural ingredients. Now I really like the packaging. It's a plastic bottle with this wood grain top, but I think it's cute. I think it's pretty. It comes with a pump, if I can get the little. Yeah. So it comes with a pump. We all love pumps. And I'm just going to pump a little bit on the back of my hand. So let's do a little bit more actually. So dry skin, clean fingers, no primers on those bad boys. Now I like the smell. The smell is very coconutty and lime. It's very strong when you put it on, I must say, but it fades as you go. That's gone on much better than last time, but I can already feel around here that if I try to add more to it, it's just going to disintegrate. So I'm just going to tap more foundation into the skin rather than wipe it and rub it in. So I've put this on, I'm not sure if I said it before, but I've put this on the non-primer side, as I've tried it with finger application with primer and it still didn't work. So we're just going to see how it goes just on straight skin. I don't feel like that has covered anything. So this is what's happening to the foundation. It's just coming apart. So the more I'm putting on, the worse it's getting. It's just crumbling and disintegrating. So finger application, I say no. It's quite a thick formula, and it's destroyed it. The more I've tried to build it up and add coverage, the foundation's just come apart. Alright, on this side, I really don't want to, but I'm going to use my Enika Kabuki brush. I love this brush, and I haven't used it with anything liquid or cream yet because I'm just worried I'm going to destroy it. but it said to try it, so let's do it. So I've got a little bit, I've just got a little bit on the brush. And rather than a sweeping motion, I'm going to pat it in. Because that's what I think is making the foundation break apart, is sweeping it. You can see the side with the brush and the primer is much better. This is so patchy and so yuck, but this is really nice. So what I'll do is I might do another coat on this side with the brush, just to see if the primer makes a bit of a difference. So far, definitely brush for the win. I got some weird patches though, can you see that? It's like it hasn't gone on around my mouth. It's missed a little bit around my forehead. But you can see you can build it up, so it is much darker. So I'll just quickly put a second coat on the other side so I can balance out my face. Okay, well I'm happy with that. I actually got it to work this time. It still started to disintegrate, but at least now I've got it on. It's a much smoother coverage than last time. It's a little bit darker because I've added more. Actually, before I move on, I'll let you know that foundation is $35. So I was really bummed that I couldn't get it to work, because to me, that's expensive. So far, I'm much happier with the results. Alright, so let's put on concealer. This guy here was $25. The foundation, you get 30 mils in 1 fluid ounce, if you're wondering. And the concealer is 8 mils and 0.27 of a fluid ounce. And this is the Wild Berry Blur Concealer with coconut water, wild berry harvest, chia seed and raw cacao. So this says to apply with your fingertip and tap to blend. We'll give it a go, but I reckon it's just going to break the foundation and it's all just going to crumble and fall apart. We'll see. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do one side with the fingertip and I'll do the other side with a brush. So again, you got a nice little pump bottle, which you don't often see much for concealers, and I like that. Okay. Sort of got to hype myself up for it. It's a very sticky formula. It's very thick. Sort of like the foundation. It's a very thick, tacky formula. That's doing absolutely nothing. Can you see? It says tap to blend. So see? That's completely taken the foundation away. Absolutely taken it away. Alright, so I'm going to put it on with a Real Techniques brush. And let's see if that works. There we go, that worked. So apply it with a brush or with a beauty blender. It's getting weird texture as I powder it, so I'm just leaving it in the center of my face where I get oily, and we'll just leave it at that. While I've got you zoomed in so close, let's go with the mascara. Now this is the Morninga Lash Impact Mascara with coconut oil, argan oil and chia seed. I liked this. My only, not complaint, but my only issue with it is that the brush is actually very stiff. And the reason I say that is that it's a bit difficult is it's hard to get right under the eyelashes with this brush. Just kind of, see, it's really nice. It does clump a little bit, but I'm also missing a few lashes through the middle. I like that mascara. I don't know if it's the first thing I would grab. Like, I much prefer my Inoxa mascara, as it just feels really nice on the lashes. But this is still really nice, and it's either $20 or $25. I'll put the price in the description for you. I'm not going to bother putting on any eyeshadow. Maybe later. I don't know. But let's just move on. The last product I bought is the Coconut Kiss Lipstick. This is the colour Candy Apple. Now, this doesn't really have much of a smell to it. And I was a bit concerned when I took it out of the box. Like, the colour is gorgeous. But I don't know if you can see that. It's got a bit of a weird texture through it. And I almost thought, is it off? Is it expired? Now when it goes on, it feels very thick. Like, it doesn't feel very fluid. It feels like you really need to sort of drag it across the lip. I absolutely love that colour. Yeah, I feel like maybe I should have put a liner on first. We'll see how it goes. But I definitely needed a lip brush just to help get it into the edges a bit cleaner so it doesn't look so... It looks a little clownish at the moment, but that's application. That's not the product. It's really comfortable. It doesn't feel sticky or tacky or anything like that. This is a definite win. This is, well, I won't say that yet. I'll do a wear test and see how it goes. This is also either $20. I think it's $20. I will check and put it in the description below for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day and do a couple of check-ins with you so you can see how it's going. But before I do, this is all gone. No foundation there. It's getting a little cakey. Got a bit of texture. I'm really bummed about the concealer because I still look tired. But anywho's, what I'll do is I'll wear it for the rest of the day and do check-ins with you and then give you guys my final thoughts. Because sometimes foundations can go on horribly and as you wear them they actually get better. Or the opposite way around. So let's give it a go and I will catch you with you guys a bit later. Alright, bye. Alrighty, so this has been on for about 4 or 5 hours now and I look like an absolute mess. I just need to take it off. I'm done. Let's start with the positives though. I love this lipstick. Absolutely love this lipstick. It is so comfortable. It's very pigmented. So I've had lunch, I've had drinks, and it's still on really nicely. It's, you know, it's come apart on the sides as you would expect. You know, I would just need to do a touch up. But this is really nice. I would definitely buy it again. And I would buy some more of the other colours. I also really like the mascara. It hasn't transferred, you know, I don't have weird little dots everywhere. It stayed on nicely. My eyelashes don't feel heavy or cluggy or anything like that. So I really like the lipstick and the mascara. But foundation and concealer is just an utter no. Nah, ew. It looks terrible. It's gotten worse since that last close-up. I'll try and bring you in closer so you can see. Look at that. This is all gone. It's all wiped off. When the foundation actually settled into the skin, it feels really nice. I feel really hydrated and it transfers, but it doesn't transfer as much as this whole section was missing. But right at the start, it was just breaking down. So it was crumbling. So as I was wiping the skin, it was disintegrating. And as you can see, the concealer, this side came off. It just broke down. This side stayed on, but it doesn't look that much different, to be completely honest. And, you know, my BH Cosmetics foundation was like $12. It was like half the price. And it works so much better, and my skin looks so much nicer. So even with the primer, it's starting to come off. And because I'm starting to get oily, the more I touch it, the more it's coming off my face. So, unfortunately, as much as it disappoints me to say, the foundation and the concealer are just a no-go. I don't want to use them again. This is the third time I've tried to get them to work. Admittedly, I haven't used a beauty blender. That's the only thing I haven't used, but I don't feel that that's going to make any difference because it's the same. You're pushing the product into your skin. The more you're moving it and touching it, the more it seems to break down. And when you're busy and on the go, you just want to be able to put something on and go out the door. So, unfortunately, it's a big no-no. But the lipstick, definite yes, I'd buy that again. But there you go, that's it. I hope that gave you some information and a bit of extra help if you were considering looking at these products. It's a real bummer because as an Australian, I really want to endorse Australian-made products and Australian-owned products. But, yeah, foundation and concealer are just an absolute miss for me. But lipstick and mascara are positive points. So that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you again soon. Right, bye.